Yep, it's that time. It's time for some more Predward shit. Heck yeah. It's been a while since I made a Predward collaboration video. But we're going to start with this. We're going to start with a bang, baby. Hell yeah. Interview with X-Spot coming up. Check it out.
17 USC 107. Section 107. Limitations on exclusive rights. Fair use.
Fair use.
FBI warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization
I gave you
of
a
the
blue.
copyright
You
holder.
fucked me over.
Now this is called fair use. It is allowed for the purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107. So you motherfuckers want to try and strike me? Make a lot of sense.
So again, I want you to know I am a sound mind and body. And again, I am not capable of murdering anybody or hurting anyone. I've never called anyone pedophiles.
Wrong,
What
Clovas.
you've done has pissed me the hell off. I'm coming after you. I'm taking these videos, and I'm going to see what we can do to shut you down. Yep. Bottom line.
Yeah, they have a special place for you, for you, Monogram. They have a very special place for you. And when you get to prison, I'm gonna make sure people know you're a chomo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they do to chomos in their Monograph? We're gonna have a ball with you. You think you got bags under your eyes now from taking it up the ass? Wait till you get there.
No, you're damn right. You know, Kim, you're right. I am past pissed. I'm outraged. He's made the ultimate other person come out of me. And I don't like her, because she gets angry and she gets mean.
Although I am be called one. And now there's a target on my back. And I got this from a very good source. You need to shut up. You women need to shut up about him. Edward's not what you guys are thinking he is. Because you can't back him because there's too much against him? Well, I don't think he really needs you to back him. He's got a lot of people backing him. Anybody want to slander his name? I'll give him the money to get an attorney for your ass. And I got it. Just call me a trust fund, baby.
It's on. I am so going after him. I am so not going to stop. And I'm going to use every breath of my body and every means that I have to make sure that son of a bitch is not on this YouTube no more.
Well, you know, I just want to tell everyone we're about to call Edward's ex-wife, and I know we kind of all get wrapped up and forget, but because Edward's such a piece of shit, but this is a real woman, and she's raising a little girl. She is raising more than just one child. She's raising a few, and I want to stress that to everybody. Sometimes we get almost like syndrome that we forget that everybody in the community is a real person, and they have real life circumstances. But I also want to say I challenge everybody who's giving hundreds and thousands of dollars to Edward to listen to this and to hear what he's done from her mouth directly, not from Vic or JD or Kat or Tommy. I want you to listen to Edward's ex-wife and hear her story. Let's give her a call. Hold on.
And if I can, I'll get him locked up. I'm going to give you a little bit of firepower. That's how good I am. You ready to play my game? My little girl has a page on Facebook called Tribute to LEOs Nationwide. go on there and do something. I fucking beg you to. It's on. I cannot be any more pissed and upset and mad as I am right now.
Find your mom once in a while. I don't want to.
Hey, Lisa, I hope I had a good time, but you and I have been talking today. It's nice to hear your voice. How's it going?
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, I'm sure it's kind of weird you're getting contacted by people who know your ex-husband. But, he's lost quite a impression on people, and I was hoping that, we have Vic on the phone too. I know you spoke to him before. We were hoping that we could, and then I told you that there's people that are giving your ex-husband a lot of money, and we kind of talked about where that was going and where it wasn't going. And I was hoping that those people could hear at least some excerpts from you, like in your own words and your voice, about Edward and who they're giving all this money to. Would that be okay if we recorded some excerpts from this call and you could tell us what you're willing to share or not share with us?
Sure.
I appreciate that. So some of this, like we spoke about earlier, so it might be repetitive, but like I said, I want the people that are giving him money to hear it. So you and Ed, you have one kid together, right? One little girl?
We have two.
Oh, you have two? Oh.
Yeah, my 9-year-old and my 6-year-old. My 6-year-old was down.
Oh, okay. Okay, and they're both Edward's children?
Yes.
Okay. And so, did you know that Edward was receiving money from strangers on the internet, like sometimes up to thousands of dollars?
No, I did not know. I had a feeling he was doing something shady, though, because, haven't seen a cent, but I know he has to be surviving somehow. One of those kind of things.
Yeah, you said he has what?
It was one of those kind of things, like I knew he had to be doing something shady behind the scenes to get around the Attorney General.
Right, because there's no wages to garnish, you mean? Like to get your child support?
Yes.
Yeah. So he hasn't paid any child support, is that right?
Well, when the child support hearing, because it took a year, because it started it in sometime in 2018. And I finally got the child support in 2019, after they had to serve him twice.
Yeah.
And I didn't, I'm not one of those that, take all your money and run. I was more proper about it and took, from the court hearing. And it was the first month, it was they pulled $300 out of each of his checks, and he was making $2,100. So, losing $300, that's nothing really.
Right. Well, any man should want to support his kids. I barely spend any money on myself for my kids and my family, right? That's why I work. Sorry to hear that. And, hopefully knowing about some of this money that he's getting now, hopefully that can somehow get you and your kids some of that child support that hasn't been coming in. I know it's hard because it's done through, like I said, Cash App, and who knows how else they're giving him money. I don't know if you're aware, but he was getting hundreds of dollars in prison, in jail. Did you know he was in jail recently?
My aunt actually let my mother know, and then they told me that he was back in for drugs.
Yeah, well, it was drugs, but the way they found the drugs, I think you said you knew it from the papers, but, they raided the house that he was staying in with his mother and Richard for child pornography. Yeah. So, is Richard the type to have child pornography or make child pornography?
Well, when Edward was normal,
right,
not around the drugs or anything like that, he didn't trust Richard around the girls.
Wait till you get there.
No, you damn right. And yeah, you know, Kim, you're right. I am ass pissed.
Yep, here's the sick chilling coffin. Listen again.
Wait till you get there.
No, you
Yep,
damn
heard
right.
that?
And yeah, you know, Kim, you're right. I am ass pissed.
You can't even take care of your own chair, Clovas and Predward.
I am pissed off.
Predward's
I can't even
deadbeat
calm myself down
loser
right now.
father.
So you can imagine the things I'm going to do. Tomorrow I
And
make
Mary
calls.
Jo, fucking
Tomorrow I
rapist.
make plans.
Just like Philemon.
I'm taking you on. I'm calling you out.
Stealing his
in front of the
kids,
whole
wife
world.
come in bed, threatening to fucking
You
rape
are
her
my
and shit.
bitch.
Yeah, right,
That's
Philemon?
right.
Yeah. Clovas ever sure like to try to cancel people off the net instead of being about saving children like they're all about, right? Any
It was
possibility?
like always one of us was with them, period.
Okay.
So it was one of those, yeah.
Wow, okay. Well, I'm glad they weren't alone. Does Edward buy either of
Look at
his
this
daughters
fucking
like
bullshit
Christmas
that
or
Phil Tuck
birthday
said.
gifts or
He said, Tony is the corporate heir and
Well, back
trying to
when
push
we
him
first
in
separated and everything,
yeah.
he would show up and bring
You're making
presents
a
and
fucking
stuff like that.
stupid life,
And
Phil
like
Tuck.
from those that he would post on Facebook, hey, look what I got my daughters.
For
Even though he wasn't,
parents,
yeah.
No,
Even though
only
he wasn't
mentioned
here.
they said was food was you
yeah,
inside.
and then that just stopped like in 2019 or 2020.
Phil Tuck, don't you get a phone call to make? I think Predward is taking your phone call.
Yeah, it was around 19, right after the child support stuff happened. And the last time I know for sure that he's seen the kids was over at my mom's house, because he'd went over there for Christmas, because I was staying at home with grandmother.
Oh,
Who
here's
was
the
slowly
good
getting
stuff.
into Alzheimer's at that time.
Right. So the last time he saw either of his kids was when?
It was back in, let's see, no, that was back in 18. That was back in 18.
So like 5 years ago or so.
Yeah, I mean, he's had no interaction with them or
Come on, bro. Pick up the phone and give me a
anything
call.
like that. So it was like after that.
Come on, I want to have this long late night call that you and I share.
I said,
I want to rekindle our
you know,
bromance.
I've been over backwards for
I
years.
want to know when you can let me come over here and
and
sleep in your shack. It's okay if I bring my map like my
you
sleeping
know,
phone
you're
with
not
me?
putting forth any effort. I'm giving it your turn. I gave him 3.5 months. He didn't try anything, didn't contact me, didn't try to see the kids. Nothing, so I said I'm done.
That's really sad. I'm sorry that you and your family are going through that. Nobody should do that to no father or mother should do that to their family. I'm sorry. So if that's how Edward treats his family. He tells the people that are giving him this money. So somebody actually requested and got copies of his calls while he was in jail, and he was calling the people that were giving him money, and he actually would tell them that he loves them.
How long about that, Phil Tuck?
What would you tell those people that he's telling that he loves them?
The trans got a business clear and run 290. Nope.
I don't believe that. Because it wasn't, I mean, it was a little bit into the marriage that I realized that there was manipulations going on. Like, if I was talking about something I liked,
Now you watch. Now the whole fucking child gets talked
he'd
about
either give me a
me.
look or say something, and I'd
You're going to talk about us all night. Fucking
call him up. And, he would manipulate
What
things.
that shit to do?
Right. So
He would manipulate the situation into I was the bad one.
I remember that channel.
how
Illicit X.
So you have a 9-year-old. So Edward and you were parenting together in the same house for 4 years
Actually, I had
with
a
a
lot of
9-year-old.
walk and stuff like
Am I right timeline-wise? Or how long were you guys?
Let me see. We got married
Courtney Walker was the
in
one that caught it. The
2012. My oldest daughter was 1, and she's from a previous marriage.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got pregnant with in 2013 into 14. And then
He was there up until she was about, roughly 4, about 1, and still working on walking her walker. And when he come to visit and she was in her walker, she tried to run away from him, tried to get away from him.
Oh yeah, Thelma, for the record, it was Glee Suckers that started coming after me back into 18, 19.
So when you guys were all living together, those few years, how was Edward as his father, like when he was actually around the kids?
Sometimes he would play with them, some and stuff like that. But as far as the main person that took care of them and, was there for them when I wasn't working or when I was off, it was me and my family that pretty much well raised him because he was too busy with his work.
With his work? What was he working for back then?
He was working at Walmart.
Okay. And does he still work at Walmart or?
Oh no. As soon as the child support stuff started, he started showing up whenever he wanted to, making his own personalized schedule, or not showing up at all, and obviously because of that, they terminated him. I'm fairly sure he did it on purpose.
Right, to get unemployment.
So he thought he was going to get unemployment and get different.
Right. Well, that sounds like Edward. And I don't even know him that well. But, so, are you aware, you must have seen in that newspaper, he was cooking and using methamphetamine. Was he doing that when y'all were together, or did that happen and that's when you told him he had a few months to clean it up or whatever, and that's what ended it?
Well, it was 2020, and this was after me and him separated. When me and him were together, I told him straight out, there will not be any kind of drugs in this house, and if you're going to do that crap, you can do it somewhere else far away from me. I want nothing to do with it. Because I've never done any kind of drug anything. The worst I do is smoke cigarettes and maybe have a drink, a beer or something like that, after the kids go to sleep.
Right. So
I'm too straight-laced.
Yeah, no, I used to smoke for 18 years. I wish I could still have a cigarette every now and then, but that was something I gave up when I had kids. And so historically, does he use drugs?
Back when he was younger and still in Massachusetts, they used to do drugs and stuff like that. And then when he came down here, went to high school, and
look at fella got Mr. Leaky
Walmart,
DHS. Dave, the sugar son, no
trying to get away from that stuff. Wanted to start a family, and along those lines.
So you've known Edward.
No, Gloria Stalker is a fucking mental case. She goes around and says all white men people are racist.
Yeah.
Pretty much every other dude is a chest of
I didn't know.
Hey, that's Predward.
Knew each other. Okay. I told you.
Mr. Leaky said, Bellamont, obsessed with Predator. 100% fact.
Catch child predators and combat, child predators.
Keep the flags away, fella cock.
Edward would have any reason to join?
Having your chat about pedophilia. Sex offenders, pedophiles.
Investigation, and as we understand, it's still open.
Well, with Edward, back when he was a small child, a family friend raped him and everything. So, he was a big advocate against the whole, child predator stuff. Like, leave the kids alone kind of thing.
Okay, yeah,
But
I think he told that story once. Something like that. Right. Okay. And you know, I was gonna ask. There's a few people in the community that I'd love to kind of just hear. Kind of tell me something about. So there's one, for example. He goes by an online handle of Dank Sinatra. Looks like Warbot. It's a weird guy, but he really supports your husband. He's very loyal to him. And he gave him at least like $100 or more when he was in jail. Right? I mean, $100 what could that cover for your girls? That could probably pay for their school supplies. No, I mean,
yeah, that could pay for the school supplies. Yeah.
Yeah. So he gave it to Edward, so Edward can make phone calls. Unfortunately, so that's one of the people that I challenge to perhaps maybe support Edward's family instead of supporting his drug habit and his jail calls. There's another one. His name, he goes by Sam. He's given Edward quite a lot of money. He's actually even flown Edward out to Florida and put him up for a weekend as well. And I challenged him the other day because I asked him why he gives Edward money, and he didn't really have a reason. He eventually said, "Oh, because Edward's his friend." And I asked him to pledge that the money he's been giving to Edward, he started a nonprofit. I told him, can he divert the money and put it into his nonprofit? Well, he's another one I would want to challenge and tell him to kind of maybe support Edward's family and putting that money into his drug habit and such. And then, the last is she's a nice blonde Java or something. Her name's Kathy. I don't know what her deal is. She's whatever. But she's giving the most money that I understand. Edward tells her on the phone calls that he loves her and stuff like that. Is there anything you would want to say to these people that are just giving Edward all his money that's not going to support his family?
That he does manipulate. He will do it for his own gain. I should know. There's been many times that I've had to survive off the small things while he would go out and eat at a high-class restaurant with his coworkers and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that, financially he hasn't been here for us. And doing it on my own with the help of my mom and my grandmother. And that, when the money runs out, there's nothing interesting about it anymore, so it's not feel like a bad habit.
And I don't know, it's up to you if you want to share any of it, but, what's maybe the worst thing that Edward's ever done to you?
Me personally, or me and family in general?
I guess both, he's kind of, both, why not?
The worst he's done to the family is he's taken their father away. And from those, I can't really forgive him for that one. I can forgive him for the verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse. I can forgive him for the rape. But I can't forgive him for just abandoning us in the fragile situation we were already in with my grandmother, slowly deteriorating from Alzheimer's, and me having a whole 4 acres to take care of and 3 houses to deal with.
Yeah, again, I'm really sorry. It certainly, it's different hearing it from you. Before, one thing I'm going to tell people is we kind of get caught up because it's the internet, and to be honest with you, I think some people, the group's really divided. Some people really dislike Edward, and some people really support him. And I think because there's such a conflict, that people forget that he has a real
was, we were married at the time. I didn't know there was such a thing as marital rape until after I went and talked to a counselor at State Health. She told her that he had told me that it was punishment for me talking to my childhood best friend, who was male.
Just fine. I'm the number one fan.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, he's
sometimes.
Yeah, he's extremely jealous.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
That's awful. That's really awful.
But you know, I'm utterly sorry.
Sorry. Well, I really appreciate you opening up, and seriously, you know, everything I
Point of what about
I
Sam is point of Predward
and I
and
will follow
Dawson.
up.
Yep. You're right,
And I do mean that. You know, if there's
Another picture of Predward.
yeah, just so you know, if you ever wanted
He
to,
looks pretty high up for cement.
and I told you this community's a little weird, so probably best you stay out of it, but if you ever wanted to talk to the community, I know they would love to hear from you. That being said, don't let anybody know your personal details. I know that.
He did, because I don't think at his age at that time, he understood, you know, how it was, or how it was, having to deal with a child with special needs.
Right.
And I had her, and then he left to go get his mom, and my mom went to take my oldest daughter and back home because, hospital. And me her staying up there all that time. And then the pediatrician came in and said, with her crackling in her lungs, I want to send her to the women's hospital in Houston. So I said, okay. So I got to hold her one last time before they put her in the capsule to have her airlifted to the women's hospital. I texted Edward, let him know. And he said, okay, well, I'm tired. I'm going to stay at the house and, you know, rest, because it was one of those long night kind of things. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I was left alone to my own devices in that hospital room, because I couldn't leave until the next day. And that killed me. But in the 2-month span, it's one of those, he maybe went 5 or 6 times. And me, I was either having a family member, a friend, or even the Medicaid transport service take me down to see her as much as I could.
Right.
And it was one of those, they were trying to get the heart rate and breathing under control. She had a feeding tube in her nostril. Sometimes they have to switch down to her mouth, so she only has one open, active nostril. They did have to put an IV in her head for fluids also. And she'd just lay there. She was just so still, quiet thing, wouldn't cry when she was hungry or anything. But you could always tell when something was up, because she'd just get real still, just go to sleep. And then all of a sudden her monitor would go off. Her heart rate would plummet down to the low 20s. Her breathing would follow. And everything. And when she finally did come home, but she only stayed a total of one night at the house, because he was still staying over at his mother's at that time, helping his mother, because father just passed away. Supposedly that was the excuse. And she came home with a heart monitor. And every time it would go off, I'd be the one getting up. I'd be the one checking on her. Everything like that. Most of the time it was that she moved strong and set it off. Eventually, after about a week or so, the doctor took it off, but he was only here maybe a total of 1 or 2 nights. Slept right through the alarm going off.
It sounds like, I mean, everything you told me, you're a very strong person, you know, and I can't even say I relate, because I've never had to go through the things you've had to go through. So, again, that's strong. And I know there's a good amount of people that do support you. You know, so he put you through all that, and didn't really support you at all. It's really unfortunate.
Well, it's funny that he was trying to get me to move away or tear away from my family and stuff like that too.
Well, that's usually a tactic to control, but
there's no, especially. I was here taking care of my grandmother. She was in her 80s. She didn't want to stay by herself, and if she fell, that was it, kind of thing, and that scared the tar out of me, honestly. And it's like the only place I would go maybe to the grocery store. So it's one of those, he had that control over me, and I was isolated because I didn't know which friends in our friend group I could trust. So it's one of those, I was scared to reach out. I was scared to talk to anyone. And then finally I broke down and I started talking to people.
Was there any custody agreement that was put in place, or is it just he could care less? The only thing that mattered was getting a child support agreement in place. Like, he wouldn't want to even see the kids anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Well, it's one of those, originally I tried multiple times to get him there so we could get it sorted out in a way that would work for both of us. You know, money-wise, with the child support and, you know, raising kids and all of that. And he just never showed. So I got it set up to where, you know, he could come visit him out here. And everything, he just never did. Never called to say, hey, I want to come see the kids. Nothing.
Yeah. When's the last time he even called to check in on his own kids?
I think the last time he had called me was, I want to say it was in 2019.
Wow. So he doesn't even know what his kids look like or anything?
He doesn't know what they look like, what they act like, what they sound like.
Doesn't even know what the TV shows they watch or what toys they like, nothing.
No, he doesn't know their medical issues. That was another thing I noticed he was doing at the store, at Walmart, because I used to work there too, so I have friends there still.
Yeah.
And, you know, they'd ask about if he was in the hospital, or they'd ask about the kids, and he'd say, oh, they're fine, they're wonderful. They didn't know the truth.
Do they ever ask about him?
On occasion, for the ones that, you know, you can see the newspaper.
Look at that. There's Predward. Won't get some milk out his last dick
They'll ask
pipe.
him how he is, and I'm like, I have no
That's like
clue.
college is.
Your kids.
Oh, about the kids?
That's your kids, Predward. Since Monday, Lisa, take the kids to the park or a ball game.
No. He took care of her. Doesn't really speak I guess you could say. She can articulate things, but she doesn't really fully speak out the sentences.
Okay. Gotcha.
But she doesn't even know him and doesn't remember him or slowly forgotten what he looks like and everything. My oldest daughter, on the other hand, she knows what he looks like.
Oh yeah, was she 13 or?
She's 12.
She's 12. But she's from a previous marriage, right?
Yes, she's very angry at him over the fact that back when me and him first got together, everything. He said, let's keep it hush-hush about her dad, everything like that. Like me and her father, her biological father, we split up on good terms and everything. And I had no problems with, him or his family coming to say hi and stuff like that. I had no problems with it. But he insisted that, she didn't know. And when she got older, especially around the time when we started having issues, he had popped off in front of her multiple times that she's not mine.
That she's not yours?
Well, not to me, or he would say she's not mine. In front of her.
Like she's not your daughter? Oh, he would say she's not his child. Wow. Okay.
Yes, in front of her. And she's known since she was like 1.
That's disgusting. That is ridiculous.
And,
Sad.
finally, after the official who's gone out of the picture, that sort of thing, I finally broke down and told her. And she's actually got to meet and talk to her father finally, because he's not here trying to control every little thing.
Oh, Edward flushed your father out of the picture entirely. That is... Wow.
Yes.
Well, like I said, I appreciate you giving us your time. I know you have a bunch of kids in the house, so I'm sure you gotta go start putting people to bed or something, but...
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or dinner, I don't know. My family all ate already, but they're early birds. It was really nice talking to you, Lisa, and I'm sure, we're going to be in touch in the future as well.
Go scoop a rave spatula. Here you go now, sister, right here. If you buy a hoodie or a couple of shirts, I'll send you one of these fresh signs right here.
I got this from a very good source. You need to shut up. You women need to shut up about Edward. Edward's not what you guys are thinking he is. Because you can't back him because there's too much against him? Well, I don't think he really needs you to back him. He's got a lot of people backing him. Anybody want to slander his name? I'll give him the money to get an attorney for your ass. And I got it. Just call me a trust fund baby. I think it's 3/29/22. It was read and referred as a judicial and civil and criminal jurisprudence committee. Now, I've been very active in this, and come here, it says the task force shall submit a report to the governor and General Assembly on or before December 31st, 2023, and the task force shall expire on December 31, 2023. This here bill, the SB, the Senate bill, 1215, I told you guys that I was very involved with the cyber task force and stuff in my state because I'm fed up. I've told you this. Now, I didn't post my video or anything over on my YouTube, over on my Facebook channel or anything because I want to get this done. I will leave it open. But there is something very wrong with a lot of you people. Very wrong. That a woman can't even go live without being attacked or recorded or her channel slapped just because you're mad, because I stood and fought the ground in which I stood on from your attacks. So Missouri is passing some laws that's going to take care of this, and it's going to be happening in other states as well. See, I'm not playing. You messed with the wrong person. This means if a task force, let me explain to you, if a cyber task force, okay, and this bill act creates the Stop Cyber Stalking and Harassment, okay, task force with membership as provided in the act. The task force shall collect feedback from stakeholders, which may include victims, law enforcement, victims advocate, and digital evidence, and forensic experts.
Shout to the X-Lax overdose.
The task force shall make recommendations on resources and tools are needed to stop cyber stalking and harassment as provided in the act. And you know what? I'm praying to God Almighty that these tools they need is to make sure they find out who you are with any means possible of the accounts of you stalking and harassment. Still got some good people out there, don't we now? So again, I want you to know I am a sound mind and body. And again, I am not capable of murdering anybody or hurting anyone. I've never called anyone pedophiles, although I am be called one. And now there's a target on my back. Believe LaVoy should have got shot? No. Now, I follow the Bundys. I still follow Ammon today. I'm subscribed to his damn YouTube channel. That doesn't make me a bad person.
Nope.
Jesus.
Doesn't mean
Now
anybody's
get the Bundy shit off people.
honest either.
You all wish you had the balls them men have. Bottom fucking line. And you don't. You sit up on fucking panels, you bash on fucking females, you want to threaten fucking females, and all this other shit. But not a goddamn one of you take your ass to the fucking streets or to the fucking hills and go to this goddamn country. Bottom fucking line.
You can exclude me from that list for what I've done, Clovis.
I'm
You have
not
no
mad at
idea.
you, Aaron. I just want to know why I'm up in people's, my name's being mentioned in channels. I don't even go on their panels.
It was a year ago that Judy and I were having. Okay, I'll just shut up. Shutting up.
Well, a year ago has relevance when it's ran on your narrative, though, not on mine.
Well, not to mention.
You were putting out the videos about that.
Judy, your narrative is wrong. Okay.
I just responded to you. That's it.
Your
Let me
narrative
respond to
is
this.
wrong.
Who's to say Clovis even kept your number, Aaron?
I don't.
I'm just saying.
Well, I don't have no way to get a hold of nobody right now
text
except for
messages
Trump.
from a year ago.
Number two,
Right. You guys want to bring up stuff from a year ago. We can republish stuff from a year
but
ago.
Aaron, why were you writing that stuff a year ago? You just said it was because I
was the one that made the video.
Thomas Schoenberger. That's a fucking
You're-
lie. How many
You sent the
times
text
do you
message.
have to be told? You need to go back and do
That
your
was
research.
a year ago, Kim.
Well, you were saying that Clovis
Aaron,
was...
I've never been involved with the man.
Okay, I want to know something.
take
Stop.
responsibility,
Everybody, I'm
Aaron.
getting a brain
Right.
getting a brain hemorrhage here.
Because
Why
that's
Urban?
how slow burgers works.
I'm trying to ask Urban. Urban, why did you put out the video all of a sudden? I'm not understanding it. I'm asking a true question. That's what I asked when I climbed on Kim's. Why was it put out? And I don't understand why. Why?
Because he was putting out the private text messages between me and him
Oh,
on his
gotcha.
channel.
Okay.
And so he was trying to build this narrative of like I agreed with the whole mouse situation and his case and all that crap. And I was
That's the
basically
way you
I had nothing.
perceived it.
No,
That's
no,
the way you
no.
perceived it.
That's the way you were talking.
That's
about
the way
it.
you
I'm
say
showing
you produce
specific
your
messages.
videos, Judy.
Why
That's
can't
the
I
way you
talk?
say you produce
Why
your
can't I
videos.
talk?
It's the way you see it.
Why can't I
Oh,
talk?
fuck yeah.
I know.
Clovis
It's
just
always
got-
the way everyone
she
sees
just
it,
got
dumbass. That's
disgusting,
how we
grimy,
work. That's how
foul
everyone
mouth.
works. That's a given.
And Aaron, first off, I want to say something real quick. Okay, I understand now why Urban did it. That was my question. Second, it's circle back bullshit from way back. So that really is benign, and you guys need to really grow up and stop that. But the third thing, you want to put out anything I text you with that's old, Go for it, motherfucker. You don't ever threaten me, you jackass motherfucker. You go ahead and put out anything we talked about, because every one of these motherfuckers know that I had talked about before. They know we've all had a past and we've all talked against each other. So go ahead and put out the goddamn hell you want out that me and you supposedly had. Because I've had a different number since then, son of a bitch. So don't you fucking sit up on this motherfucker.
I mean, there's no, I figured.
Motherfucking shithead that backs up goddamn pedophiles and dare say that you're gonna come.
Oh, you think I do, huh?
You
were okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. See, now you can be done yelling.
That's the sad part.
Now you can be done yelling. Okay, you say I support. See, you're talking here.
You got my permission. Do it, and get it over with. Don't me. Fucking do it.
What it was about.
Do it, bitch.
Clovis.
It was fighting against BLM, which had nothing to do with any of us directly. But
okay, see how I get over-talked? This does seem like a Thomas Muffin operation.
Everybody's been over-talking everybody here. What are you talking about?
I know, it's funny. I know.
This man. This man has been talked about for hours.
You're going to put out anything.
Where is he?
Go ahead and do it, Aaron. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the thing. Clovis calls herself a journalist, but she doesn't know.
No, I'm not a journalist.
Plural, singular.
We have to.
You have no difference between singular and past tense and
Where the
current.
fuck you get I'm a journalist, bitch?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think you really are. You don't know the difference between plural and singular by your own fucking words.
Look at Spitfire. Why don't you go buy the next pedophile some fucking dog food?
I think he needs
to take
go
Yeah. Why don't you cover for your husband diddling your kids then? You want to go there?
Wow.
Keep doing it, Clovis.
You son of a bitch.
Well, fuck you.
That's some of Tamara's shit because she attacked me. Wow. Motherfucker, I'm coming for your shit. I'm coming for your fucking shit. I'm gonna take every goddamn dime you got, you little senseless bastard. Watch me. Watch what I do.
There you go, folks. It's all about love,
How
too.
dare you say that about them?
Well, fuck you.
Oh, Kim?
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
You want to say,
This is something
you
Tamara
want to
put out.
say
She
I
wants to
support
say that you don't talk about everybody.
You want to say in public, I support
Fuck you, Aaron.
pedophiles. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're done.
But the man
You're
himself
done.
just said he's gonna.
Get out.
You want to say public, I support pedophiles. You don't know the first thing about plural
Yeah,
singular
where
past
is
tense or
that
current.
from, Aaron?
Oh,
Who
God.
said you that shit, Aaron? Who said you that
This is why Tamara wants to tell Tamara wants to tell everybody how she's been stalked and how she's been gassed and how she's been going through this for fucking how long now? And she's the one that made the fucking lie up. And she's even apologized for it, Aaron. I got the video where she said it wasn't true what I said. It was wrong for what I said. And you're going to say this shit about my husband. You're getting sued.
Well, you're going to say shit that I support pedophiles? Fuck you.
Fucking husband you're talking about.
I'm coming at
You want to say I support pedophiles?
Remember my
Aaron,
name,
this is
motherfucker.
between you and
I'm
Clovis.
coming after
I
you,
have
bitch.
Tom has nothing to do with YouTube, and I think it's bullshit that you would bring her husband into this or
I
her
think
children.
it's bullshit
That's
that he says I support pedophiles. Fuck all of you then.
No,
you want to
fuck
back her
you.
up that I support
Fuck you and
pedophiles?
your ass-loving bullshit.
You know that trust your family's got?
How dare you do that, Aaron?
Of course, see,
I'm gonna own your fucking
everybody
house.
record. Everybody record. See, now we're getting it out. How do you know about a family trust? See where this is coming
What
out?
do you care?
Aaron, you shouldn't even put my husband in there. He's
What
gonna
do
have
I
my
care
own motherfucker.
that other
You wanna know
people are
what?
gonna
You don't even
search
have the
out
goddamn
my
education
name
that man has.
and
You have no
what
clue.
assets I have?
You know that trust your family's got?
How dare you do that, Aaron?
Of course, see,
I'm gonna own your fucking house.
everybody record. Everybody record. See, now we're getting it out. How do you know about a family trust? See where this is coming
What
out?
do you care?
Aaron, you shouldn't even put my husband in there. He's
What
gonna
do
have
I
my own
care
motherfucker.
that other
You wanna know
people are
what? You
gonna
don't even
search
have the
out
goddamn
my
education
name
that man has.
and
You have no
what
clue.
assets I have?
Fuck you, Aaron. Fuck off.
Because I'm pissed off
I
about
don't
our
have
plans
to
with the guy
doing that, Aaron.
back.
I'm out. You wanna come up
Absolute
here, Kim? That's fine. I'm out.
Go scoop some tunes.
They're my pictures. They're copyrighted. for YouTube. So they do it all the time to me. They steal my picture, my name, and they go out and try to
Hey,
make
Sport Dirt Farmer!
I can report them just for using my picture and get their channels going. And I get people's channels going all
Courtney
the
Walker
time.
made
I
the
get
bridge
reported
from Clinton
10, 20 times a day.
Clovis house. She passed
One time I
away
got
a year
reported
or so ago.
5,000 times in one day.
And Clovis bought her laptop from Courtney's sister
They don't
and
like
scrubbed
me.
it. Yep. You got proof of that, fellow Cook?
You reported a
About
channel
Mount Wade
5,000
firebomb
times in one day?
operation?
Or you got reported me? Oh, damn. They set up a Facebook page just to report me. That had over 5,000 clicks on it. Wow. On the button just to file the report against me. I was doing a protest in North Carolina up there for blind justice.
I've heard a little bit about you.
And this son of a bitch has called war now. And I am not gonna let it go. No more. I am going to be a thorn up his ass. When he goes to sleep at night, he's gonna dream of the name Clovis. And it's gonna shit and freak him out every time he turns around. When you take a drink, you're gonna think Clovis. When you eat, you'll think Clovis. When you sleep, you'll think Clovis. When you piss out that little wiener of a dick you got that is really not even that, you will think Clovis. Oh, that was too close. That didn't sound good. Oh, but you know what I mean. Anything you freaking do in life, you're gonna think me. Because it's not right. And I have correspondence from police officers nationwide. Mess with me, man. Especially in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, because I'm the
Grifter. What the fuck are you doing on the internet right now?
I inherited at age 18, bitch. I don't have to ask anybody for fucking shit.
Oh, you inherited money? Is that what you just said?
That's what I just said.
Oh, well, that's something to brag about.
Well, yeah, at least I don't gotta fucking beg for money on the internet, bitch.
Yeah, your money will run out.
Yep.
No, your money will run out eventually.
No, it won't, because I invest it wisely. So, yeah, I don't have to beg for money on the internet.
Well, that's fine.
If my brakes fuck up, I go get them fixed. I don't ask for people like strangers to fix it for me.
Do you have a job?
Why would I work when I don't need to? What kind of dumb question is that? I give back to my community more than you do, I bet.
What do you give back?
I donate my time. I donate money. I give money to this community.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I guarantee you, I do more than you, Chuckles.
And that is so.
Do you donate? What do you donate? Your comedy?
You give money to creators.
What comedy? She's not funny and...
I agree with that, Christy. Damn, you hit the fucking nail right on the head there.
Wow, that was really funny. I've never heard that one before.
Oh, clip it.
What the fuck is this cunt's problem, man? Jesus Christ.
So, Christy, where you been? Welcome back.
Those came through one of my
this
TikToks.
is rich. Look at this.
And I watched 2 of the videos, and in both videos, he said to the suspect, if you talk to me, I won't call the police.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching it going, what the fuck are you talking about? You should have called them before you even went up to this guy.
Yep.
That's why I have little faith in what people do online. I don't follow the predator catcher community. I don't follow the top audit communities because you know what? They're all just wannabe sitting back and just really doing nothing except for exploiting
radar. They were seen for real.
the things that are
People
happening
sold
to
it
people.
for
Re-victimizing victims.
Retard.
And it's wrong.
Yeah. No, I mean, some of these predator catchers are getting a bunch of convictions, and then some refuse to turn in evidence. There's
well, it's the ones that refuse to turn in evidence that are making it bad for the ones that are really legit.
Exactly. Yeah, because then it's not a catch. You can't say you did 100 catches and there's no convictions.
Winston, I am not against catchers. If you, Chris Hansen, let people like him deal with it. Because I don't trust anybody online.
that's fine, Phil,
I
because
don't
there
trust
is a security
anybody
camera that caught the plane
is a
crashing the
private
Pentagon.
citizen taking
Like those cameras all around that caught the
vigilantism.
Vegas shootings.
Right. Yep.
You
Yeah,
got
right.
blinders on, Phil. Look up.
You know, if the police are
Boy, you're
working
stuff-
with
you're
people in
just
the predator catching community, that's fine, but I haven't seen I haven't seen
Get back in the short bus there, fellow Cook.
Right.
what I've seen, and this is what I'm taking it from my perspective of it. What I've seen is a bunch of people going up to these suspects, having the proof in their hand, the text messages, and saying, if you talk to me, I won't call the police. What's that?
Yeah.
So no.
You haven't watched the print characters that much there, Lord.
Who hurts a child?
You don't watch the details on what goes down. You just seen fucking from Chris Hansen a few
But I don't see anybody in these communities doing anything but causing strife, chaos, going into people's private lives, going into their business, and just wreaking havoc on people. That's all they've been doing. That's all I've seen.
Right.
Yeah.
Network has just posted the first of 4 catches from Florida. And this is the catch that the vice president of Citibank came, Sid, to the Chocolate Museum. And, obviously you were a part of that, as well as JT.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. We're going to delve some more to this panel a little bit
OPE,
later.
Sammy and Tech, as well
was
as...
that the registered sex offender?
No, that was not. That one will be our last one that we're going to release.
Okay.
But if you can, it just got uploaded to the Survivors Network, and I don't know if you have.
Folks was trying to butter up to the
send you a
print
message on
catching movie.
Instagram, the link to the thing,
like
so you
Sam.
can put it up if you can.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. For sure. Absolutely.
So anyway, that's I just wanted to see if you could get the word out.
I heard mention about it on Jessica.
and I could get
it's
the
funny
word
that
out with you.
something like a
Sid
video
was the one that
conspiracy like
Christy
that.
jumped
Was
in
the
front of
same
the car,
was
right?
the same night.
Well,
that
let's
the
not
Predward phone call
say
got
that,
released.
Ed. But that's the one where he was driving off, and we didn't do anything to keep him there, but we helped direct him to a safer parking spot.
Unfortunately, those phone calls are gone.
that's what it
I got
was.
my channel, and I still got two parts.
So anyway, but yeah, I've
very soon.
I've taken some, been trying to work to get an appropriate avenue. Now we will see. These will go up on Rumble and Odyssey.
Never know.
As well as the YouTube page for the Survivors Network, and we will see if how quickly people in this community will strike them and rip them down after demanding to have them up. Because it is all about the kids. It would be kind of cool to see who actually strikes catching, like an actual catch.
Phil
an
talk
actual
bitch
catch.
moans about working 10, 12
is it the Pred? Is it the Pred's family? Is it the Pred's friends? Or is it people internally from this community?
Had these 10 and a half on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. Because it should tell you these people.
But at least I get
they want to see they want to see the catches. They keep saying that, but they don't really care. They don't want to see them.
They don't. So we'll see. Yeah. So right now, the Survivors Network's almost exclusively with the inside of the only people that know of that channel is through my promotion of it in this community.
Phil,
so people that are viewing that
having a traction,
conceivably the only people that would strike it would be people within this community. So we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. We did contact law enforcement after the catch. The evidence was provided to local law enforcement, and it's my understanding now that the case is with the federal authorities, federal law enforcement.
My understanding is the same too, and I talked to a different person who told me the same thing. So you didn't tell me that, right? So I heard that from somebody else. So yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah, and so that's it. I'm glad that we could get that out there and get this out there because whether the catch was released or not, it's very clear. And now that we have been for weeks, if not months, providing the evidence to get the Preds actually charged and convicted, which is some of the follow-up that a lot of times people don't have the time to do. So I did that, and as well as the decoys on this case, which was OPE, online predator exposure. So
this guy was a big guy, so I'm glad the feds took it over. He drives a Tesla, he's got money.
Sure. Absolutely.
It's a lot better for the feds to take this one than the local police, and I'm glad they picked it up, you know?
Yeah. So I just wanted to jump up, Ed. Thank you. I'm going to send you the link to the catch to your Instagram, and if you could let you or your mods distribute it, that'd be great.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right, Ed. Have a great rest of your rest of the day. Okay.
You too. All right. Appreciate you. Cool. He was waiting for a parking spot. Come on now. Nobody blocked that Pred in. Nobody blocked the Tesla Pred in. And this was our first catch on the trip. Yep, there it is.
I was arrested in. Just take a wild guess. Gilberto, take a wild guess. I won't let you guess long. Weld County. I got arrested for child abuse, but slash negligence is what the charge was, negligence. My kid's been running away a couple of times. I'll make it real quick. They've been running away a couple times, and I told them if they did it again or they weren't home at a certain time that they would be locked out. So I locked the door and I got arrested. Pretty much.
I was a Jim Beam drinker for a long time. I think that's where I ended. I think I ended with Jim Beam. I used to have phases. I went through not Malibu rum. I went through the Bacardi phase. And from there, I went real cheap whiskey like Black Velvet Reserve, Canadian Mist. I've been a Canadian Mist connoisseur, and I think I ended at Jim Beam. I quit drinking after Jim Beam for I drank Jim Beam for like a year and a half, and I was a massive alcoholic when I was drinking Jim Beam, and then I stopped drinking. So yeah, I appreciate it. I've been sober for
You did, Philemon. You said
a couple years.
Shit's coming from space.
I know that you are a recovering alcoholic. How long have you been sober?
Like 4.5.
He, and you know what I'm gonna say, because I really don't care.
We'll let this roll for a little bit.
You say your name all the time, but you refer to yourself creepily in the third person. The cops. The cops. You say it on every single live broadcast here. Everyone. You say your name, your last name. Everybody knows who you are.
Totally unrelated, but the same name.
So I'm gonna say your name. Got it? So, back a number of years ago, it seems to be the way people do things up on this platform is they have a problem with somebody, but they never really, the person they have a problem with never really knows. So a few years ago, I was watching a chat room, and he was in there talking shit about me. And I never even knew what I had a problem with. He was back and around the Bundy days. And he was weird back then, but he's gotten a lot weirder. Let me just put that out there. He's gotten a lot more, lost his touch on more in reality than he was back in 2016. I think it was 17 and 18 when I was brought to the attention that I saw, that he had a problem with me.
Yo, big love to the futurists right now.
Then, I reached out to him and I was like, Aaron, what's the deal? And we had a couple of conversations, just a few private conversations. And he tried getting me to change the frequencies of the shows that I was doing, and he wanted me to look into buying these special magical rocks that will protect me. And wow, my red flag went up on that, because that was the problem with Sherry Shriner, is those magical rocks of hers. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys aren't even going to be familiar with what I'm talking about, but that's okay. I really don't want to go back, and I really don't want to bring it up again. Let's just say this guy is, he's touched. Literally, 50 5150 touched. And over the last couple of days, they were organite, something like that. I don't know. So over the last few days, well, actually the last few weeks, I guess it's been, he's gone into another community, which I find weird. Okay, I find weird. It's weird that the predator catching community has welcomed him with such open arms when he himself was a pedal protector. Yeah, he was. And I first came to knowledge about this from James D. A number of years ago, maybe 4 years ago now. James D put out a video, and he was denouncing Aaron on the platform, saying, that he had been caught, being friends with a convicted pedophile, Beware Mouse. And
while I share the link for the store that the man
after James did his video, I put out a video as well, breaking all communication with him whatsoever. I wanted nothing to do with him. And I haven't had a private conversation with him since. If he's in a chat room, I will be cordial to him, but I won't carry on a conversation with him. And a matter of fact, a lot of times if he gets on the panel, I'll leave. When he comes into chat, I maybe have a small conversation with him, but for the most part, I ignore him. And from now on, I'm going to start blocking him because, I was given some really good advice by Treach the other day. He said, you should just block him.
So you don't get a chance.
Okay, so a little bit of backstory, because I'm sure that this show is going to wind up on Mr. Cox's channel. I'm positive of it, because that's how he operates. He watches every chat room all of us are in, and he uses it to his, he thinks to his advantage. He'll twist it, and he'll manipulate it, and he'll turn it around. So I'm sure this is going to wind up on Mr. Cox's, one of his channels. I'm glad, because I want the predator community to understand who they're dealing with. He's a liar. And he has defended Beware Mouse by his own admission. Let me tell you something.
A lot of people don't realize.
I refuse to have anything to do with anybody who has ever hurt a child. And I think that victimizing the victim is disgusting. And we're going to get into that in just a moment. But I need to give you a little bit of a backstory here. Now, Cox likes to throw around the name Mark Connors. Now, Mark Connors is supposedly, he's some country singer. Mark Cruz is his name, Mark Connors, Mark Cruz. He goes by another name. And Eric Wilkinson brought him to the Sentinels. Now, and this is just my opinion, I think that Eric was trying to use Mark because Eric thinks he can sing, and I think that he was trying to get Mark to listen to his songs or whatever. And so Eric would,
look at this.
He was
Nicky
starstruck.
Cook,
He wasn't he was starstruck. Oh my God, this guy's paying me attention,
There's the
and he is somebody.
Boy, she gets along with Predator real well because they both got CB tighter names.
He was in none of our group chats. I want to make that perfectly clear. I never had a private conversation with Mark Connors. Eric did. I didn't, and I'm not aware that anybody else in our group. I'm pretty sure Scott never had a private conversation with him. I don't believe Damien did. I don't believe Jamie did. I don't believe any of the girls did. None of that. And when I say the girls, it's because there was other people in the group, and I'm just not going to mention their names because they aren't out there publicly. So, a big thing happened. People were starting to expose Mark Connors. And we went to Mark. I was there for that conversation. And I didn't say anything to him because I had my reservations, but he was asked about the charges of pedophilia. Because he was arrested for it. And he gave this big excuse that it was not him, it was not him, it was his grandfather or something like. I don't even remember. But when the conversation got over with, I told Eric, I'm done. I don't want him around me. Don't think that I'm going to share any of his links to any of his live streams. Nothing. I want nothing to do with this guy. Because until I knew for sure that, you know, there's the situation behind it. Because pedophiles lie. It's in their nature. It's how they groom people. Eric did not end his relationship with Mark Connors, and it escalated to the point where Eric. I'm trying to figure out the words to say. I'm sorry, and my brain fog is going to come into this conversation as well. Eric got suckered into putting out a LARP, you might say. And I think all of us by now know what a LARP is. He went and put out a video and said that Mark Connors had committed suicide, and it was everybody's fault, who accused him of everything, blah, 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 blah. And
over 40 years.
He never told us that it wasn't true until several hours later, when the truth came out that it was a lie, and Eric had no choice but to fess up to it. And all of us, and I'm saying Damien, myself, Jamie, Scott, the girls, we all put Eric's feet to the fire. I'm like, what the hell, Eric? What did you do? And right after that, and this is about the only thing I can thank this woman for, but right after that, Colleen put out a video showing that Mark Connors was indeed a pedophile, but somehow had avoided being registered. All right. I will tell you, I will not have anything to do with anybody who is from child. I think you are disgusting. I think that they need to bring the death penalty for you people. I think that you know, torture. Nothing short of torture for you people. My opinion. So instead of addressing the whole, he defended Beware Mouse, he always throws the Mark Connors at people. Mark Connors. It's deflection. It's classic deflection. And he will defend Beware Mouse by victim shaming Mouse's victim. Because he likes to do this. And this is where this show is going. To show you his pattern of re-victimizing victims. And that is exactly what he did to Beware Mouse's victim. Oh, he calls her horrible names, says she was nothing but a heroin addict, so what, she deserved it. Yeah, that's Aaron. So now he's in with this predator catching community. I don't know how they've accepted him in. I really don't. I seriously don't know how they accepted him into the community. Because if he stands for everything they're against. Everything they're against. Okay? So now Edward is coming to the picture. And you guys, I'm not even going to get into it because it doesn't concern me. I haven't really spoken to Edward in a very long time. His problems are his problems. His problems are more domestic than anything. And I'm not going to get into somebody's domestic life. But Aaron is he's got against Edward, and he's got a thing against Scotty. He hates both of those people. Okay? And all right, so you don't like these people. That's all right. You're entitled to your opinion on people. But don't go and attack the other people surrounding those people. Okay, so he put out a video, Aaron put out a video a couple days ago, where he went after Kim. I'm sorry, my brain. Okay, so he went after Kim because of Scotty. Because of something that happened in Scotty's room. Okay? And now, yesterday, night before last, he doxed Kim in her full name in his chat room, in his video. And I need to grab something. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. Give me just a minute. I gotta grab something because I want you guys to see the danger, how dangerous this is. Give me 2 seconds. I just have to pull it up. Give me a minute. I apologize. If you guys know me, my brain goes to a different spot, and then I try to have everything pulled up that I need.
Big up shot down Jen. Let me tell you something.
Save. Okay, I gotta save that. I tried to have everything I need, but apparently I did. Okay, so give me just a second here. So
non-stop cyber.
Save image. 2 seconds. 369. Gonna save it. Save it. 369. I never said Gomez. I never said Aaron has charges. I never said that Aaron has charges.
No, but you insinuate that
I
shit.
said that he's defending people.
Lori. Just like Funny Bitch would have said, like you said to me, oh, I never said that you're a registered sex offender. I say, no, but you insinuate that shit. Like Philip said, I never said that.
I stay out of people's business, out of their private lives.
No, but you insinuate that shit.
I don't.
This is what they do. They don't start it, but
I never said Aaron had charges.
At the time.
Why don't you rewind it and listen to what I said before you come in and make assumptions?
Stacked up, when the first one, it's like the dominoes falling.
Okay.
They keep drifting it.
I don't remain supportive. I haven't spoken to Edward
like when the
in
next
a
man
very
will say
long
that.
time.
Then the next man.
All right?
Lori didn't start that or say that or say, oh, Gomez has charges or shit like that. No,
Who
but
said I said that? You
she
did.
passing for one of her buddies
Right
and insinuates that shit.
Gomez doesn't have charges. I never said he has charges. You seriously? Yeah, okay. All right, Mr. Leaky. Your brain's coming out your ears. So the other night in Aaron's chat, this guy right here, after, he goes on, because Kim addressed it yesterday, she addressed the fact that, that he doxed her full name, she wasn't comfortable with it, especially in a community that is as dangerous as these people are, and they are very dangerous. So this guy says, send me her address. That's very dangerous right there. That is very dangerous. Because what he said on top of all of this is what we're going to get into right now. Aaron has
now he would get struck down, you fucking dumbass Velica.
Everything
5-6 years ago wouldn't have.
And,
you two's terms of service and be gonna change over time. You fucking dumbass fag.
If they want to
you're the fucking clown at Velica.
Back Aaron, then they should probably look at Aaron.
Huge crew.
All
right?
And the
I am not bringing anybody else into this. I don't care.
Oh, a bunch of wow.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, seriously. I don't understand it. Okay, so, did I say you said he did? Yeah, actually, I just showed it up there. You did. Gomez doesn't have any charges. I never said he did. Try to keep up there, Leaky. Try to keep up. And Edward doesn't have any charges either. If you really want to think about it, he was in the house. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, so this person wants Kim to be doxxed. He wants her address. Dangerous, very dangerous. Then Aaron goes on to say that the purple butterfly that Kim uses for her avatar has something to do with pedophilia. And this is what this show's about. Everything else was just to get to this part. I know this butterfly looks blue, but it's actually purple. And he tried to say that the purple butterfly is a pedophilia symbol. And I'm going to tell you, it's not. Purple butterfly is a symbol for lupus. It has been for a number of years. Look at this back in 2016, April 5th of 2016. The FBI pedophile symbols never came out until after the election in 2016. So this precedes the FBI pedophilia list of symbols. And in this FBI list of symbols,
Big up to the Joe Easy Nuts.
It's not a purple butterfly.
I know, Joe, you missed
it. It is a blue and pink butterfly.
I was late to the show.
Big difference.
Here goes Lori talking about. She says she gets to say Aaron said the purple butterfly is pedo symbolism. I never heard him say that.
But I'm laughing. I'm still here.
And I did a little bit of research yesterday on that.
UD's the one that was talking about, like food and music, code word about kids and shit. I remember we used to do that way back.
It is actually,
I'm gonna cut the show at my time. I don't want to cut across anybody else.
Hold on a second. If you go and you look up any law firm online, you will come across them telling you that it is defamation of character to call somebody a pedophile without it being true.
Here's some points right here.
This is the state of Minnesota, the Court of Appeals, Patrick Longbean
about when someone calls
Robin
you a pedophile and
this was in 2007, and this goes on the entire case. This person was convicted of defamation of character because he falsely called somebody a pedophile online.
Like you got J-Man said, I'm a kitty diddler, I'm a kidnapper.
You go onto this website here.
I'm a violent rapist.
Yes, calling someone a groomer or a pedophile online can get you sued. Here's another one. Calling someone a pedophile, vulgar abuse, or a statement of fact. This goes on and talks about how you can sue somebody for calling you a pedophile online.
Y'all don't know about this one.
People are getting way too comfortable calling people pedophiles online.
It's called September Funk.
It's disgusting, first off. But then to have that label put on you, it can ruin your life.
You're locked to the one and only bassdrive.com.
Don't two people understand that? So not only
me is Aaron re-victimizing Beware Mouse's victim, but he's also attacking Kim and myself.
Aaron has never shamed Beware Mouse's victim. He's never called her things like that. That was the
By saying this is a pedophile
was the one calling her a whore and a junkie.
Both Kim and I have lupus.
Roden would
It affects both of us differently, but we
well,
both have it.
he could say, well,
It
good.
affects my skin.
She
it
got what
affects
she
my
deserved.
kidneys.
That's exactly he said. He said that many times.
And Kim, it affects her lungs.
He used to go on. He would go on people's panels like,
breathing.
"Yeah, she's such a piece of shit." Like, no, you dumb fucking rat. You're the piece of shit.
You are too obsessed with this whole pedophilia baloney. And to go into somebody else's life, I don't think it's anybody's business to go into somebody else's personal life. I really don't.
You're funny, Colombians. Nicole,
So then yesterday,
jump in your DM. I don't.
Aaron put up a community post. I don't know if it's still there. Let me check.
Philemon, maybe I should get a voice changer to sound like a little girl like you.
Wait a second.
Yeah, my Philemon really kissed the boy and I like so much. What can I say? I sound like a little girl. I never been shit in my life. Yeah, that's about right. Been taking his hormone pills for the last, what? I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. I'm sure Philemon for.
Okay, it's there, but he's erased my comment. All right, so let's. Let's go to his screen, his community page. Here's his community page. Let me put this down. So here's his community page, and I have my comment that I put up there because I had a funny feeling he was going to erase it. But let me just hear what he says. So Kim went live yesterday, and she addressed the whole, you crossed my boundaries, you doxed my name to a community she has nothing to do with, which that's true. None of us have anything to do with the predator catcher community. I think it's just like the cop watchers. I think that it's been infiltrated. I think that there's probably just as many pedophiles in that community as there are catchers. I don't see them doing any good. Maybe 1 or 2 of them are catching people. The other ones, they're just up there just causing trouble, causing chaos, talking about people and trying to ruin lives. That's exactly what they're doing, okay? I want nothing to do with that community. I wouldn't step foot in that community for anything. There are people out there that are really catching predators, that are really catching pedophiles. They're not it. Got people like Aaron, Denise, going over. Come on. Really? Anyway, so he says, this is to Kim. Well, Kim and me, because I'm included in this. But he says to Kim, seriously, I'm sorry I didn't mean to redox your partial legal name in part 1 of the Predward video. It seriously slipped up. It wasn't trying to say your last name. I retracted that video. I'll edit and re-upload later. However, despite you already using your partial legal name, now here's where he goes into the whole excuses. I'm sorry, but... Despite you already using your partial legal name on this platform, I went ahead and retracted those videos from this morning, but I'm going to leave up part 2 of myself doxing my full legal name again after it's been doxed all over the place. But you might want to take down the part 1 video where I accidentally said your name, because then you would be just doxing yourself at that point. Because I retracted my mistake and put that video on private, just saying. And if you find your legal name anywhere else in my videos, let me know and I'll pull them and edit. Oh, and Lori...
I don't answer the words, yep. Always, forever, never, nobody, no one, everybody, everyone, yep. Support, defender.
Again, if you're listening right now. predators that are really catching pedophiles. They're not me. Over it. So, okay, let me get this straight, Aaron. You made me a part of the news prior to 2016, when I didn't even have a YouTube presence until December of 2015 when I joined the Sentinels. Is that correct?
Yep.
So were you what?
Almost.
I make it make sense. I didn't even have an online presence. I had a YouTube channel.
A little more distance, one more.
And it was filled with music.
Little piece I want to use from a channel. I've been using.
I didn't have a YouTube presence until March of 2016 when I started the Underground Resistance Network. With each.
She always put some pretty good panels. It looks like she privatized it. So that's that. Okay, give me a second. All right, here we go.
Oh, that is what I said. Yeah, that is what I said. Actually, yeah, I didn't know I was a suspect for years. Thank you for correcting yourself.
When did Aaron put this out about Kim?
Yesterday.
Oh, sorry, Angela. What?
Yesterday.
Why?
Well, so let's start a little before Kim, okay? Because it's been leading up to it, and now it's on Kim. So for the past,
try it out,
I don't know, 6 months or
try it
so,
out there, lady.
Aaron's had this hate for Edward. I don't know. I'm going to say he's wanted to be part of the Edward's community for at least a year and get attention. And then when this stuff came out about Edward and all the, as they call, dragging started, Aaron got involved. And at first, people he fed to these vile, dangerous people, Vic and John Davis, was you and I. And it's been you and I and Edward, and Nick's been put in there lots of times by Aaron. But it's been all about us, Nick, John Davis, and Vic constantly are talking about Angela G and Clovis being Edward's protectors and blah, 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 right?
Another thing is the same character taking you down, right?
Yes.
Excuses for what?
For whatever, I don't even know, but they have it all wrong, as you know. And we're not gonna not be friends with Edward because of these internet punks.
No, definitely not.
Kid has Down
and what they've done to Edward is extremely vile, and they want to say Edward stalks these people and did this and that and the other. I've never seen Edward call anybody's ex-wives. Okay, pretend they were private investigators because I heard Vic say that on a panel. All right, call someone's ex-wife, have them spew a bunch of bullshit, and then get all these cash apps and money for. I'm saying it because I'm Edward's friend, and this is how I feel about the situation.
So wait a minute, he's making money off the names of you, me, and Edward.
No, they got the ex-wife to come do that recording and come online.
And then they're extorting people in the community that have money. So if you don't donate to her and the kids, then I'm going to do this to you and I'm going to do that to you. Certainly I'm extorting them to get my ex money. Yeah.
So we were all tagged. Myself, I believe you were Clovis. It's still up on Haystack. On Haystack Sniper's channel that we need to donate to his ex-wife.
I mean, not that I'm saying she doesn't need every penny she gets. She's got 8 kids there, you know? I mean, so...
That's not your fault that she has more kids, though. So I'm speaking from my own self. You know, you don't have to speak on it, Edward, because I understand that. But I'm speaking on it because back in the day when shit went down with Edward, I was fucking with him on the fucking phone, people.
Yeah, they fucking Kim bitching.
I know what really happened.
Oh, because I said
these YouTubers are making up these insane stories, going off an incident report. He just literally went through the court system, got charged for drugs. He's been clean and sober for years now. He did his time. He got out early. The case is fucking closed. Okay? Now let's go back to Aaron. He got on this whole bandwagon of hate.
Players only from
He started helping Vic edit videos.
Okay.
And showing
I don't mean to interrupt you, but him and
showing him
and Vic teamed up to edit videos.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And Aaron is showing these sick fucks where all of our channels are.
Great.
So they're now coming over and harassing me.
Angela.
Diana was live the other evening having a nice little live stream with her 5-10 people talking about regular stuff.
And they realized
nobody talks about Edward over there ever. That's like not her. She's not even in this community, right? She doesn't even talk to Edward. So a sock account came in Diana saying a bunch of shit about Edward. And of course I replied. Well then, come to find out, it was Aaron in the sock account. He went over to JD's stream, dropped the link to Diana's channel, and said, here's where Spamela G is. Supporting Predward.
By the way, JD Clovis, if you don't know, is a guy named John Davis from Louisville, Kentucky, who murdered.
Now I guess heard the bitch going like, yeah, now you got CNN play the audio part of Edward's ex-wife.
At a car wash.
Like, so?
Yes.
Now the bitch going I fucking released some phone calls, the jail bell calls.
Looked really good in this community, like he killed a pedophile.
Who was it?
His name is John Davis. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He goes by, what's his 502 action figure or something or other.
I'm not taking him down. Fuck him up.
No, Becky, that's not what. Here's this Becky Ghetto Joe again that likes to, do her little shit with me. No, Becky. No, that's not how it happened. A sock account came in, started saying shit about Edward, and I responded. Get your fucking facts straight, bitch. I'm sick of you fucking bitches.
Is she a new channel or what? I don't have a ring to
She went into Jesse's. She went into Jesse's and said shit in there. And I fucking got rid of her. I banned her. And she was one that also went into Diana's to start her little shit. Okay? No. We were talking about regular shit, Becky. The sock account came in there, said shit about Edward, and I responded. That is how it went down.
She always said, like, I don't get in the drama. I just like to have peace.
Aaron went down.
And she spurred up. She infiltrated.
Aaron went over and dropped the link for malicious intent and sent 30 people over to Diana's channel that has nothing to do with Edward.
Well, the ghetto's for a reason, Kim. The ghetto is because
she put up that
Angela and I were on the phone when I was in jail, and Angela called somebody in the community ghetto.
Ghetto ratchet bitches. I said that. So, yeah. I said that. I was talking to a friend privately on a private phone call. And yeah, I said that. So what? They can listen to those private phone calls all day.
What about you and Renee?
I know they're watching our channels.
You had a fucking crush on Renee. You were hoping you could sing for the wild treatment for Renee that she get OG. Remember that fella?
I saw what happened the other night here, channel. I was watching and I saw him coming in there too.
You were hoping you get a second round of fucking Kiki. I heard OGM fucking minute that your wife
back the fact that he's supporting
when I carpet
because the man can't get it up doesn't mean that's bullshit. You can still cause damage to a child, Aaron, you dumbass. And I know Aaron's been doing shows on me. I hear it all the time.
He's doing them every day, and now he just went and did stuff with Kim. Said her full name, talking about your whole business.
Kim has nothing to do with pedophile going in. Oh, because she's Edward's friend. Okay.
That's it. That's all. That's what this is about.
So you get attacked for being a friend to Edward.
That's all this is about. And Aaron wants attention. And he's showing these people where all of our channels are so that they can go harass us on our own channels and the streams that we go into.
Wow. Yeah, they're doing that for sure. Well,
okay.
I remember when Angela was up
putting
there.
out people's full name
I forgot that Clovis was up
and
there,
addresses suck. That's so
I know there's a
that's
part
putting
where
people in
Joyce came
danger
up there
because you got a lot of freaks out there that we don't even know that's
Lord,
watching
yeah.
our live streams and our chats and never even come in and talk to anyone and don't even know the trolls. You know, you got a lot of really freaky people out there. And that does cause problems for the people's information being thrown out there.
It's caused a lot of problems.
You don't want to come to my town. You better listen to Jason Aldean's song. You know, our community sticks together, and enough is enough. And now that I found out someone was actually sent here, and it was bona fide and proven, there's no way, well, not at this house, the other one, but there's no way I'm going to put up with anyone's bullshit, Vic's or anyone else's. To expose me is to have something on me. There's nothing ironclad that I've done bad or anything else. I am either. And Edward is my friend, and he's not been convicted of pedophilia, so knock it the fuck off.
Agree.
Just knock it off. Find something
That guy in the basement, Angela, if you could take a screenshot of that, Angela can. If you could take a screenshot of him, he's the guy that porn bombs everybody.
Oh, okay. He's probably been on. Let me look real quick.
Please let me have his name.
Alan.
Yeah, I want to see what his everything looks like because I don't want him coming over there.
Okay. Shalby, I don't know who that is.
No, he came in under the name Cat Eyes and Meth Claw a few minutes ago. He porn bombed.
Yeah, I got that. I got it. Yeah, so, I mean, what these people are doing is dangerous. I've never seen Edward, back to this for a second, call anybody's ex-wives and act like a private investigator, get them to say stuff, then put it online.
No.
I've never seen Edward get a hold of, like, all kinds of people's private phone calls, like just friends of Edward's or somebody else's, and put it out on the internet.
Nope.
I've never seen him threaten people.
Nope.
I've never seen any of that, and we've known the man for years. Ever. Never seen that happen. Has he doxed people? I guess so. Do I condone it? No, I don't. But is Edward still am I gonna be friends with Edward still? You betcha. Just because you're friends with somebody, it doesn't mean you condone everything each of us do. That's what friendship means, people.
Well, I bet you know a lot of deep detail about Predward, right?
You don't just drop somebody because something happens in their lives. And Edward has been dragged for months now over an incident report.
There she goes. Oh, Edward's been
literally dragged. How would these people feel if Edward was not as mentally strong as he is? What if this affected him so bad that he had killed himself? Would you people fucking be happy?
Oh, they wouldn't give a shit.
Oh, they wouldn't give a shit. That's what it is today now.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah. They wouldn't give a shit. I have people still trying to push me to do it.
It's disgusting. I have never seen an entire community this vile.
There's people in the community that have attempted to kill themselves because of harassment that they've gotten in this community. And is that
yes, they have.
Nope.
And I
know for a fact that there are people in the I'm going to say the 2016 era. I don't like to call it the Bundy era because really a lot of us broke off. But in that era, yeah, I know for a fact there are people that are certain individuals that actually did try. Yes.
Oh, and I want to clear up another little rumor that Aaron has started with these people. He has been feeding them that Clovis, Edward, me, Locksmith, and Nick all came together from the same areas.
Nope.
And that is the furthest from the truth.
The only time I met you and Edward is through the Vegas community. When
the Vegas community cross-pocketed with the Bundys because you started doing Vegas, right? That is when
don't forget
many of us met.
Taylor's family.
That is how we met.
Don't forget LaVoy Finnegan where you're at.
Locksmith and Clovis were in the same areas back in the day.
Of Yahoo, yes.
They were not friends.
No.
They didn't work together.
We knew each other's presence on Yahoo, but
That's
we never
what
spoke.
me and Aaron said, man.
Exactly.
We always said the
So
same.
that's
Aaron
the
and I
true
don't work
story
together. We're not
about
close
how
friends.
we all met.
We're not buddy-buddy or anything like that. I don't have no friends.
We didn't all come together. We didn't all do work together before. None of that.
I have people I'm friendly with. I have people comment chat.
We all met at the end of, I'll just say 2017. The Bundy Pocket. Yeah, the Bundy Pocket.
2nd or 3rd. No, October 1st.
The Bundy Pocket had already been going on, which us Vegas people really, we didn't even know about that because we were focusing on the Vegas stuff. You know, the Bundy people were focusing on
the Bundy thing kind of burnt out after they had all been taken into prison. I think about a month or two after, we all started going our own ways and doing different things.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how we came together. Edward, Nick, myself, many others came from Vegas.
Okay. You said Brew was all
Clovis.
Yeah, one time Brian King was
Kim,
stuck
Lori,
with the rodent.
Spitfire, Aaron.
Just like back then, you're a white knight for the main supporter. Remember
came
that
from the Bundy Pocket, and there's many others in that pocket as well.
Yeah, the main supporter was donating him $1,000.
Diana X, she's from our Vegas pocket. So we all merged together, and some of us became really good friends, and some of us are chatters. You know? So that's how we all met. That's the real story about that. And the Mark Connors thing that keeps getting brought up, I didn't fucking know of no damn Mark Connors ever.
I went after Mark Connors, and I got attacked by Eric.
Yeah, well, Eric Spitfire did a suicide alert from Mark Connors.
I don't know how he lost the right, how he didn't register, but when I started checking into it,
Aaron never said he's going to prove
you'll have to go look it up, but he is a sick piece of shit.
Aaron never said.
And I had every right to go after him.
Wrote his charge.
And I'll go after any pedophile. I'll go after anyone that hurt a child. I have no qualms with taking your ass down. But
Eric
fucking believe me.
Suicide alert for a sex offender.
It's nothing for me to insert myself to take your ass down. If you fucked with any children. And I don't believe Edward did that.
Oh, wow. Someone back here saying, I'm going to rape and kill Angela G.
That's like Liberty Bird never
I'm going to rape and kill Angela G. I love...
Take us from that little punk ass white boy.
Uh-oh.
That's disgusting that he would even say something like that. You know, to even say that to upset somebody, that's disgusting. So what is going through your mind? Who's in here typing?
Look at what he's saying now.
Disgusting.
Angela G's butthole.
Out of it.
Angela G's
guy. It's that Allen guy.
Butthole Meat is the name. I'm gonna rape and kill Angela G.
Well, right here he says, I love raping little boys. You can't do shit about it. Everyone is a pedophile.
Yeah, let's just screenshot that.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that because they're trying to get the stream taken down with that talk.
You know what? People like this have issues. Big issues.
Seriously.
They're people in warrior that's went rogue.
I don't think Edward ever did this to anybody. Oh, and I don't think Edward ever put anybody's babies on a website either, like they have of Edward's, but you guys are for the kids. You put a baby up on a website? A baby. Edward's holding a baby.
What are you talking about, Angela?
Yeah, I heard
and put it on a website? Yeah, that's some sick shit right there. Has Edward ever done that to you guys? No.
Or has he ever sat and talked sick about children either?
No. Never.
You know, people that hide
Predward holding his baby at the
you're
time.
a real scared person.
Was taken.
Within yourself, you're scared of life.
That picture was public, Angela. Public.
I don't care about your name, Angela G's butthole. I've been called all kinds of shit lately for a long time now. I don't care. That doesn't affect me. I have an account running around with Leatherface, something with my icon on it, okay? That follows me around.
This is being tough with some people. Oh, God, I swear.
This is some sick shit back here.
Yeah, authentic YouTube DB Youngins. YOUNGINGS.
Yeah, you're all rubbish shoulders buddy with the fucking sicko.
That's sick.
CP charges.
Okay, we're gonna delete that.
Has done this some fucked up nefarious shit.
How do we delete it on the phone? I don't want to accidentally put it up here.
I've been trying to remove them. Every time I remove them, it's
You're not even worth doxing. He says you're gonna dox me. You're not even worth doxing.
That's so disgusting back here in that private chat. You guys wouldn't even believe.
No, they wouldn't. It's disgusting.
Yeah, Aussie. Arthur. Like I made that up. Give me a break, you sicko. And I figure I might as well come up there and talk because even if I don't say anything, I'm fed to the fucking lions anyway, all over the fucking place.
Okay, he calls us with low IQs, but he's sitting up here talking very vulgar about children.
Yeah, do we do that, Clovis?
This low IQ idiot here.
Do we go in private chats and type that nasty, vile shit? No.
Nope.
Edward never has either. But yeah, it's all Edward's fault, isn't it? Right.
I just don't get people. I really don't.
For some people, the pred catching community comes before friendship. I think that's where there is a significant divide. And about the community, I'm not in this community. I'm here because I'm friends with Edward.
Exactly.
I'm not a part of your community. I'm not, down to watch catches behind paywalls.
Right, Angela?
None of that stuff. That doesn't interest me. I'm here for my friend Edward. This is what he decided to do after Vegas when we all started venturing out to do other things. And I'm just here for Edward. I've met a few awesome people along the way, and I go to their channels. There's a few chatters that I have grown really fond of, so I come over and hang out.
Yeah, I know what channel she hangs on. She hangs Jess D's channel, James D's channel.
And there shouldn't be
Scotty's channel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I know there's a couple others. I can't remember.
Can I ask the question, what do you think's going to take to shut Aaron up? Because he's been talking like this since 2016, guys. He's been attacking since then.
He's been attacking longer than that. He's had targets way back 10, 15.
Well, then what's that tell you?
On YouTube.
What's that tell you? I mean, for him to know what my child's teacher's name was.
Exactly. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
Pretty damn scary.
I do remember that. I remember that stream. And that was a long time ago, and I remember that.
Flipped me the living hell out. And I even got Kim to back that up that was true because she knew who the teacher was of my children because she was close to my kids at one time.
I remember that.
Exactly, and I showed it to her. She goes, "Yep, that's their teacher's name."
That's right. I remember that.
How did he talk his way out of that one again, Clovis? What did he say? How did he know?
That I was a crazy bitch and I was starting shit because he was just trying to prove something to me. And I kept saying, what the fuck was you trying to prove, Aaron? Yeah. I wind up booting him out of there.
Did he say somebody told him that or something, or what? I don't remember.
No. Yeah, I don't know how he knew. But why would he even want to know?
Exactly.
Why would he even want to know?
I don't know.
People have used my children on this damn internet. They have used my husband on social media. They have used my friends. There's some sick ass people on this internet. And
I think this is the most vilest, most evil I have seen since I've been on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, an entire community, not an entire, but a majority of a community, everywhere you turn, you're being called a chomo and a predator and a this and a that and a predator protector and all this shit, and there's no charges.
That's not even the majority of the community, though. I mean, that's just the outskirts a little bit, you know, a few.
You're right. I'm misspeaking about that.
The majority of the community is, you know, people that actually are, you know, more or less supportive, you know. I mean, you won't believe the amount of people that don't say anything in my room now, but reach out to me privately, being like, hey,
right,
you know.
Right.
And I'm not going to say any, you know, I'm not going to say,
no.
Why get them attacked, you know.
Well, I probably misspoke that. It's just upsetting that it's continuing to go on. It's continuing.
There are people that are scared to death of Vic and scared to death of John Davis, you know. John Davis killed somebody.
I understand.
In a parking lot, you know.
I understand.
He went to prison for 10 years.
When this went down and I was on one of the panels and they were talking about you when this all first started with you, Edward. I was asked, I give you money. No,
John Davis saw his friend out of the car while love his head. No, he's not a fucking pedophile.
It took a fucking year to pay it.
I remember that. I kept getting frustrated, but yeah, but I did pay.
I remember that.
So, but no, I don't give him money to make, you guys need to, you know what? It's all about money with you fuckers.
Who I give money to is nobody's business.
I give gifts, I don't give money. Just saying. But no, it's no, you're right. It's no one's business what I do with my friend. If I want to send him, I'll send him money. If I want to send him a gift, I'll send him a gift. It's none of your damn business.
Your business, nobody else's business.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, Clovas, you asked what Black Pearl meant the other day. So I used to run an organization. It was the, you know, just a fucking thing that my brother and I came up with. We seen these people selling like Akoya pearls, you know, the
right.
Yeah, so, I mean, on Facebook, and we were like, oh, shit, well, you know, we could do that because they were making a shitload of money. We looked into how much it cost to get like a box of 100 oysters, you know.
Right.
So that's what we would do. We would sell, you know, Akoya pearls that you put...
Well, they came in the chat room asking me about it. It's like, how am I supposed to know this kind of shit?
I know, I was watching that, and I was like, oh, my God, they're bringing us this stupid...
I was Googling it, and my moderators Google Black Pearl.
And I know about the Black Pearl business, because Edward and I've talked about it, and I'm watching people run around talking about this business, and I'm like, you guys have it so wrong.
They're so
trying to catch up on anything.
It was not the brother that I was, you know...
well, this is all I gotta say. If they are going to take their information from Aaron and from Denise and a couple others on here, but if they're gonna take the information from them, they're really, really hard up. They're hard up. If they're gonna take information from them two characters, come on. So, but I have to finish my living.
I just told you, Cat Eyes. It was a business where we would buy oysters that in
I ended up buying stuff at the grocery shop that was called Jedi Mindfuck Shrooms.
I don't play one in here.
So after dropping my kid off at the babysitter, and he was gone the whole weekend. I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night we took some shrooms.
All you did
was a fun night.
ABC's Brad Catch hero, Tommy Fellow, in jail for child abuse.
We ended up watching Lilo and Stitch. If you're tripping balls, because it's the funniest, like, sarcastic cartoon I have ever seen in my life.
Outside, that's it. And some dumbass didn't call the cops on it. That's all.
That shit was fun. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we went out and bought a bunch of shit at the new apartment. And my furniture is going to be coming in 2 weeks. I can't wait to be comfortable.
That was interesting, I suppose.
I don't know.
Everyone, today we're going to...
I don't even know. How did I even come up with... Oh, we were talking about Kurt. That's right.
Okay, we'll leave it.
Bobby, you're welcome.
Well, it's going to pass, but we'll leave it here.
Can you hear me good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you been? Okay. Good. Oh, same shit, different day, you know.
Talk much about Predward. This
Yeah,
is just kind of
I've been MIA for a while. I've been MIA too.
good to see.
Well,
Elgin
I went
back.
on vacation, and then I needed a vacation after my vacation, so just
Where'd
been
you go?
working and shit.
Anywhere?
Virginia Beach, and then down
Yeah,
to North Carolina.
So his grifter operation was on the news multiple times.
Yeah.
Donations.
So I'll give you the same heads up. I've been going back through my streams and slowly unprivating them.
Yeah, I saw the one this afternoon. It gave me an alert, and I was like, I put a comment. I was like, I didn't even get a notification, and then somebody, like, I started listening to it, and it was all like haystacks videos, and I was doing shit, so I just.
Yeah, that's
then somebody commented and was like, "Oh, it's an old video." I was like, "Oh, okay."
See, I didn't know it was gonna send out notifications for him.
Yeah,
that happened to me.
Yeah, I showed this new, but it said to him.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like fellow cut goes around and says,
Yeah, motherfucking girl, I haven't even been on YouTube in fucking weeks, and this bitch got my fucking name in his mouth.
Pedophile.
Was that
saying I said
Chomo,
shit?
a man,
Like,
Who said that?
a convicted sex offender.
What?
Was that today that you said something?
Yeah, and a violent rapist.
Yeah,
Except
he
for
said
him.
Sloppy
And
Joe. That's what the fuck he said, or Sloppy Joe, or some shit.
Snarty.
Meth word is meth.
No, that was me. He was talking about me. He supposedly said that I'm the one that made up the $4,000 fucking wheelchair shit. Like, I never, like, he's talking about fucking, no, Mr. X, my shit just was fucked up there for a minute. Yeah, one of his videos, he said that I was the one that said about the $4,000 donation or some shit. And I was like, I didn't fucking say nothing. He's the one that put that he got a $4,000 donation through Cash App, and then that girl fucking paid for the wheelchair. Like, you stupid.
Wasn't Rhino Girl that got in the wheelchair? And doesn't she live in like South America or South Africa or something?
Like Dubai, right?
I know somewhere out of United States. I know that.
Because he's throwing this narrative around that one of my good friends and like he knew this person personally, and I
know the fuck he did. He knew her as being a good or a fucking good supporter, and now she's fucking gone because of his scummy ass.
He sent Todd money to fix his truck too, and that was from one of Tommy's tats. She sent Todd money.
Yes, she did. She helped out Todd. Yep. Yeah, she was a good fucking supporter, and now because of all this bullshit, and then today's video, he said that he donated to what's that other guy looking for a wheelchair? He said he donated. So what?
Rolling Stone.
Yes.
Yeah. He said he donated to him. I was
right.
Yeah, right. He's looking for receipts and all this shit Nunya's already fucking put up about his dumb fucking grifting ass. Grimy cup. How about that, bitch? Keep my fucking name out of your mouth. I haven't said shit about you. I haven't talked about him since the fucking Nunya video. Like, all these fucking people, man.
Everything Kurt went fucking sideways. He left Tommy over him recording the CP with his GoPro, which we all saw. You know, that did happen. For whatever reason.
Oh, is that why he left Tommy? I never knew why he left Tommy.
That was because he was like hardcore Tommy supporter before then. I was too. I was in CPP too then. And that was like when I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't stand behind that. For whatever his reasons were that he did it, I just didn't agree with it. And yeah, so then we kind of drifted off into middle land there, and then he stuck by Ed with the fucking CP shit, which like you like turned on Tommy over less than this. So
yeah, make that make sense.
Right.
Yeah, and I said this earlier. Fucking, we had a panel before, and then it was about the Ed stuff that just came out at that time, and Kurt came up on that panel too with me and LB, and he just made it about himself, just how he's gonna remodel his house and all that. He didn't give a shit about the other stuff.
FM Thomas.
He always rambles about himself. You can't get a fucking word in when he's on a panel. Like,
yeah, he does talk a lot. Well, I'm not sure the timeline of the FM Tommy screaming match, but I think that happened after I left, and I left when that GoPro shit happened. But regardless, there's a lot of shit that happened. But fucking Predward and all the shit he had already been putting out, I was already kind of questionable about. A lot of the shit he put out I didn't believe, and that's why I stuck where I did for so long. But that was just something that was like evident that you kind of couldn't negate, you know? And I don't think he had like nefarious reasons for White. I don't think he was like taking it home to look at it, you know?
No,
but it rubbed me wrong was at the time, you know? It still does, you know? But the difference is Tommy takes accountability for his shit and does learn at least, where some people
that's right, though, he does. Tommy owns up when he fucks up and shit like that. Predward, fuck no, he don't.
I mean, Tommy is changing fucking a little bit, but I don't
That's why I said there's a huge difference between me and fellow talk. I own up when I make mistakes. When I say outlandish fucked up
but
shit.
I was talking to Kurt, and that I know it was around that time that he left and he got in tight with Predward and Locke, and then they were running panels all the time, and that gave Kurt something to do. And then when the Predward shit came out, he just like, I don't know, he pulled a fucking scabby and like was standing by his man, you know? So, yeah. Which I didn't understand, because I was like, you know, you always said it's about the kids, you know, that, I don't know, you know. Those are just some things that you just can't look away from.
All right, all 10 o'clock.
For me, anyways.
9:50. As soon as it hits 10 o'clock, fuck, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I am
this community is just so fucked up. It's just...
I think it's better than it ever has been. I think even the people who don't like each other aren't fighting all the time. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we still got shit. I mean, well, I really haven't been watching though. I think pretty much since August 5th.
Yeah, baby.
I was like, I hit a catch here and there. And today I was
all night hell
in chat, but besides that, I just can't fucking take it. I can't keep on fucking repeating myself over and over and over. Like, it gets fucking exhausting. Like, shit's bullshit. People are gonna do what they want to fucking do.
You don't have to repeat yourself, because what is the group that really supports Edward at this point? Like 20 people?
Fucking scumbags.
Let them all go.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Let them go. But I mean, I watch all the catches, and I will go to a panel of somebody that isn't a Predward supporter if it pops up, you know, and that's the best I can do.
Which is pretty much everyone at this point, I think, other than Bill and Locke.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't go to their panels, you know what I mean? So, but they get a lot more views than Edward does, and that's like...
That's a good thing, though, right?
But then they let Edward up on their panel, so that keeps Edward in the loop, you know?
Mm-hmm. And having Predator in your name, that's gonna attract people.
I think his channel is struck again, guys.
Excuse me?
Whose channel?
Ed's. I think because they were planning.
We got like 3 fucking channels now, doesn't he? Like,
I know, but the one with Predator in the name, I think got struck because I think, honestly, I don't know, but when I put it, his other channel got struck again or something like that. That's what I'm saying. I think he got struck for playing those Florida. The only one I know about is the PC&D 2.0 one right now. That's what I think might have gotten struck.
Nah, he's got the 502 some car wash bullshit. It's where
right, yeah,
John Davis murdered fucking whatever. That bullshit.
See, I haven't been watching that.
I didn't even put it on. I shouldn't even say it. Fuck those pages, man.
I come to your channels, man. I watch.
Piggy got
A lot of times, the shit that I do watch, I don't even say shit. I'm just listening to these computers. Because I don't have anything to say. I don't want to say hi to 15 people, and I just want to listen.
No, I'm just staying right now. I know.
A CP suspect interviews a predator that throws his gun upside down.
I might never.
I love this hit. All right. No, I mean, as far as my YouTube is concerned, they're immaterial. But
this
I
boy
know
had gone
that's
upside down.
But it will be eventually. What? Where everybody will get bored of it and move on, hopefully.
I'm pretty much almost there.
I've enjoyed this last month. Fucking
dude, we had a good stream. That shot lit. She had a good
Did you see
panel.
Melissa's birthday catch yesterday?
Going last night.
No.
Wow.
How was it? Oh god, it's so funny. He was laughing.
Fuck, I want to get some
Melissa,
more
he
of
did
this
a catch
shit.
like right at midnight last night for his birthday.
Great.
Oh, I missed it. And he was laughing.
We did talk about Predward
It reminded me of,
more.
I mean, he doesn't sound like FM, but he was like hysterically laughing like FM does. It was great.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was good. He said he's going to put it back up pretty quick.
That's what's
I
up.
thought it was up already. I don't know.
Well, he did it live just last week.
Peg Ball with the film on. Clown clone.
Don't you miss me, Telly? Let me jump down just so I could fucking time your ass out for shits and
How was
giggles.
your vacation, Bobby Joe?
It's alright.
Was strange.
Could have been better, but it is what it is.
Was it like super hot where you were?
North Carolina was fucking ridiculous. I don't even know how you could breathe down there. Like, the second day we were down there, like, I couldn't even go. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm staying in my nephew's house, laid up on the couch. I was like, y'all do. My kids went fishing with my niece and shit, and freaking, I just relaxed. I was like, I can't breathe. Like, that humidity down there is disgusting. And now I'm sitting up here in fucking 60, I think it was 66 today. I was like, what the fuck? It's cold as shit.
Right. The weather is fucked up, isn't it? We went from like 80s, 60s out of nowhere up here.
Yeah. Virginia Beach was nice. The first day we were there, it was real nice. And then the second day, they rained a little bit, like here and there. But then the morning we left, we got up and took video of the sunrise and shit. That was nice.
Oh, cool.
And the ocean. I love the ocean. Freaking UC Ray. I fucked that. See Ray, no.
Anybody seen Ray?
Fuck that.
Well, that's a serious question. Has anybody seen Ray? Is he still out there?
Nope.
He's underneath an all. Come on. That bitch ain't leaving the community.
Is Frank really Ray? Is there a consensus on that?
I say he wasn't. So, who knows?
I think I was by Ray's town, but I didn't see his ass. Is that why Ray called me, Bobby Joe? He called you, Nanya?
Like, was he scared?
Yeah, I did some panels where I had Ray on. Those are like the last one or two he was on. I was like, oh, this is interesting.
I was gonna say, I know we had Ray on a couple.
Yeah. I know there's more because
one of them, Bobby invited him to, and I don't think I've gotten to that one yet.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Right now, I'm at the ones like after the Florida trip. It must be after the Florida trip, but before jail, I think. Yeah. Because they were talking about, Cap was on the last one I listened to of mine, and he was like talking about the Florida trip. Yeah, it's like time traveling. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what was that repo place that I was by? You remember Lizard Lick Towing that used to be on TV? Does anybody remember that show? Like,
follow the hookers around?
The what?
The lizard laps? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it was called Lizard Lick Towing. It was maybe like at least 10 years ago. It was on TV. It was this dude and his friend was Bobby, and fucking they used to repo people and shit. I wonder if they're legit still a fucking tow company down there, but they ain't on TV anymore. Wait, he was hearing that I said he dove. Wait, he's here. He talks to me on some shit. That's fucking great. Wait, what?
14th jail.
Whose kid was
14th
killed?
Florida trip, June 14 jail. Yep.
Girl, you're gonna have to call me tomorrow. I'm missing a lot of shit. Shelly, I came back because of that motherfucking scumbag's video that can't keep my fucking name out of his mouth. And you never know when I'm watching.
Fuck, Telly he ain't innocent himself. He's got some nefarious.
It's like I appeared on LB's out of the blue.
He's sus as
Kurt's
fuck
been
himself.
supposed to be gone for like 2 months now, he said.
Telly ain't
I know, that's what
creeps.
I commented on it. I was like, you don't have to tell 20 times that you're fucking leaving. I said, plus, how the fuck can you be paralyzed from the waist down and you can walk 10 steps, you dumbass?
What's the origin of that 10 feet walking?
You can't be paralyzed.
No, I mean,
Wait, period, you're paralyzed. You can't move.
did he say that? He could do that?
Yeah, he said he's paralyzed from the waist down, but he could walk 10 steps.
Myself,
Bitch, you're not paralyzed then.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I wondered if
it's not true.
I'll be chilling when I'm doing film. I
know you're paralyzed. You cannot fucking move.
50 miles an hour.
My grandmother was paralyzed on the left-hand side. He had a stroke on the right. And every time you have a stroke, say it's the right, it's the left side that's affected. So he could not move the whole left side of his body. Like, that's paralyzed. Like, what the fuck, man? He's stupid.
He said something during the video like, beat your kids and go to jail. I was like, who the fuck is he talking about?
I think he was talking about Tommy. With Tommy shit. Huh?
That's a fucking stretch, man, if that's what he's saying. If that's why he said it.
Well, it's crazy how that shit happened with Tommy, and then he says that in the video. That's the way I took it. He was talking about Tommy.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like, who is he fucking talking about? I could see him making that leap.
Sean, he could be partially, but that's what he should say. Like, he's got a lot of nerve damage, whatever. Paralyzes, you cannot move. Telly, don't make me.
Yeah, I only got like 10 laps. You're one of them, so Telly can take all kinds of laps. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's how you took it, too? Yeah, that's how I took it. He was talking about Tommy. Like,
see, my
he was
mind
throwing
didn't go there.
LB, can we play it? Or are you worried he will strike it?
What? The Kurt thing? It's like 2 minutes long. I don't know so much shit.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We've already said the highlights of it. I mean, it really wasn't.
All right. I want to conclude that by looking this up.
I mean, we could play it. I'm not too worried about it, but I don't think it's worth playing, to be honest.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Shit. I didn't know that, Nanya. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, yes, the dude from viewing of his homie that died.
That's crazy. I'll have to Google it. Like I went down there in 2018, and I got pictures of like their whole shop, everything. Like they have a display stuff and shit like that. Cause my nephew lives like 5 minutes from freaking there. That's crazy. I didn't know about freaking the dude's son. That's crazy.
Are there any other highlights from the Kurt crap today? I think we said all the important.
I'll be back.
There was a couple important parts, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
He just kept repeating himself that he was.
Oh, then he said he was a sexy bitch, or and then he turned around and said beach, and I was like, motherfucker, how you gonna ruin the ocean for me? Like, fuck you.
Was that like at the end? Because I skipped the end of it.
He said that people call him, oh, what the hell was it? Freaking, like, call him dirty and shit, and he does it on purpose, but he's a sexy bitch.
He did have, like, some weird shit hanging off his mustache through the whole video.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, my God, he's disgusting.
Yeah, I did see that. I was like, because somebody commented on it in the comments, and then I was like, look at him, I'm like, oh, he does have some shit hanging off his.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I think that where he says it was around like 6 minutes and some seconds, because I looked at the time, I was gonna comment again, and I was like, fuck this, I ain't even fucking doing that shit. Like, you just fucking said I'm a sexy beach. I'm like, you dumb as fuck. I'm an ocean girl. Don't fucking ruin that shit for me.
Oh, shit. Fucking Kurt. All you had to do is, I mean, if he was here for the kids, you wouldn't have stuck by fucking Predward, that's for sure. And that's been everybody's problem. Like, anybody that thinks that whole situation was okay is not fucking normal in the head, as far as I'm concerned.
Just remember how many people, like, stuck by it for a long time. Finally, it's coming together.
Talking about Predward?
I left his ass when I exposed Julie. Fucking.
Not you, Bobby Joe. Not you at all. You totally exposed him. You were, like, at the forefront of it.
Really, when he went after PHI, that was when I really was like, oh,
yeah.
This dude he's like, like, I knew something was bad then. I was like, this.
I was a mod then and fucking snapping out in the chat. Like, are you really fucking doing this? Like, this is crazy.
And that was last year. That was like November, December, right? Yeah. There was a few things that happened prior to that I thought were questionable. But when he did that, I was like, yo, something ain't right. And then Penny came on, did her shit, and she started like all fucked up. Like, her story was not believable at all. She was in circles, and he just stood by it. And I'm like, oh, he's got some that's going on here.
I said it just sounded like PHI wasn't up her ass calling her 24/7 and shit. Like, damn, we got lives out of fucking YouTube. Like,
yeah. And I really didn't know anything about Jules, but she was on there that stream, and
yeah, we were working behind the scenes.
Yeah, we were working behind the scenes at that time with all that bullshit.
Yeah, that whole shit was very telling for me as somebody on the outside, you know.
LB, she's still watching. Don't get it twisted. That bitch is still fucking navigating everything behind the scenes with fucking all the other scumbags over there.
Well, I mean,
she's probably watching now and fucking recording it.
They probably got like, you know, a handful of people that they can grift from and manipulate and keep in their pocket. They probably just keep them quiet, you know.
Yeah.
Which is, it's unfortunate, you know, but some people, especially elderly people that are lonely, are, you know, they're gonna take whatever they're telling them, and they'll stay away from YouTube and just take the attention, you know, the phone calls. Yeah.
That's what that does.
Don't get me started on you.
Dude, the amount
As much as I'd like to keep going, but I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. My bed's calling me, so I'm gonna wrap this up. We'll do this again some other time with some more Predward shit. Hell yeah. Maybe I'll use the Vic. As long as Vic keeps that video up, I'll use that for the first part and use some other parts right there. Yeah. Come on, Predward. Take care of your kids. Take them to the park. Pay Lisa child support and stop being a deadbeat father, dumbass. Anyways, I'm out here. Much up. Peace out.